Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on my channel, I just wanted to do a overview on Ducky, the infamous Ducky, Duck, 2017 Honda Rubicon, foot shift, EPS power steering, and what's all done to this machine, what's not done to it, and let you guys get a little bit of a closer look. I've already shot the video for the red Ajax Rubicon, and then just wanted to do a video on this one. Not quite as much done to this one as the red one, but we're going to be heading that way with the build. Still on all stock axles. Man, that's a bad lighting. Still on all stock axles on this build of 2017. We got it in 2017, so it's been on 27-inch mud lights. It's been on 30-inch Zillas. It's been on 28 Terminators for a little while, and then it's been on these 32 Havocs for quite a while now, and still on stock axles. Gives it hell sometimes, but also knows how to use throttle control better than me, apparently, because I don't have any stock axles left, although I still did have a left rear and a right rear that I took out just to have replacements. I really only broke 2 right axles on my machine. The both of the left ones were still stock whenever I removed them. So on this, to put these 32 Havocs on a Rubicon, and I think on the 32 16s and on the 32 18s, you're going to have to modify your floorboard support. In my case, that means just cut the damn thing off and trim the plastics. So if you do that, it'll fit the 32s. Without a high lifter lift, I have noticed that going really fast, that she's actually bumped the tire to the bottom of the headlight, so it will sometimes contact with that. On the suspension, the shocks are on front and rear max preload and nothing else. That does give it a lift over the factory preload, but on mine I noticed that as the springs started sagging and you put them on max preload, after a while, it's only like a temporary ride height increase, and then it starts to fall. So I had to do a high lift or bracket lift on the front of mine. I didn't use it in the rear, trying to save the axles. And now I have the custom rear arched arms. But 32 Havocs on 18 by 7 bead locks. The wheels, these wheels with the bead locks and the hardware and everything weighs 26 pounds, so by no means light. The tires are right at 42 pounds. The wheel and tire mounted weighed 68. It has a 53% gear reduction, just like my red one, from Reduction Boss. The snorkel and the radiator relocate is both fully sealed, running the Haze Fab dual pod lights and Wet Sounds Stealth 6 Ultra HD sound bar, still working. As many times as it's been dunked, this thing's been amazing. And XMR mud strap, just like my red one has. And then the Rogue grips on hers with a throttle extender, just like mine has. What else telling you about on the red one? This is a Pelican 1170, just a dry box, and it fits perfect on a Rubicon. I strap it down just for extra peace of mind, but I've had mine underwater in that spot, and it still stays in there. I mean, it is just the perfect space for it to sit. It grabs it tight, doesn't damage the box, and the motor has been rebuilt on this one. Got some water in it before when we were on a lighter wheel and tire setup. That's why I pretty much, to anybody riding deep water, recommend you to go with a heavier wheel and tire package. And it's not so much about the weight of the wheel and tire. For example, a 32 Outlaw weighs 81 pounds with a wheel and tire, and it'll float, it'll never ride bottom, and it weighs 12-13 pounds more than this setup. The reason why this doesn't float is because there's not a lot of airspace. You have an 18-inch rim, and then you have an 1.5-inch tread right here for a 32-inch tire. So 1.5 is 3 inches off the 32. So you're at 29 inches of airspace on this tire if you exclude the tread, you know, if there was no tread. So out of that 29, 18 of it is almost the rim. It's slightly less. The rim bends down just a little bit, but 18 to 29 is only 11 inches of airspace in there. So being a skinny tire too, it doesn't float. She's able to ride the bottom all day. Doesn't come up, very stable in the water. With these MSA wheels also, they're a 0 offset wheel. So you get about 1.5 inches more offset than if you were to run a standard IRS wheel, which is about a 5+2. These are called 4+3, but they're more of a 3.5 and 3.5. And that's pretty much it. Very simple. Doesn't take a whole lot of money to have a super built Rubicon. Wheels and tires, 31 to 33 inch tires, a gear reduction, the radiator relocate of your choice, and a snorkel kit of your choice. And it'll go a lot of places with it. Definitely the best things to do for just capability. So also on, if you're watching this video and you haven't already seen the red one, she's running the same. This is Voodoo Off-Road. You guys need to check them out and buy some of their stuff. Not sponsored by them or anything like that, but it's made in USA. Number one, that's awesome. Number two, they have different recovery ropes for different budget levels. I'm choosing to run or try the soft shackle end recovery rope. That way you can grab onto just about anything you want to with the rope. You don't have to have a big hook or a big shackle to try to hook on somebody's frame or whatever. You can just use this and pull them out. The good thing about these recovery ropes over, you'll see some other channels using a tiger tail, is this actually is kinetic. So it stretches whenever you start to pull on it, and that motion will actually help get your buddy or you out of the mud. Once it stretches, it'll pull back on itself and gives you extra pulling power to pull yourself out. So that's pretty much it. Nothing really super special or custom on Ducky, just using what works. And I'm even thinking about this weekend running the Moto Havocs on the red one, just to do something different. I want to run these tires and let her run the Outlaw 2s, see how she does on a different tire, and let you guys see me riding something else, since she likes her yellow one so much. But I hope this video wasn't too long. Hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something. If you got any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll do my best to get back with you guys on any questions that you may have. But this way you get to see the machine in detail of what we're currently running since the last time that I may have even shown this machine out of the mud or out of the water. So just appreciate all the subscribers and likes that you guys have given me and helped me grow, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.